What are we calling it? Oh, okay. Camp Broken Glass. Got it. Quite interesting. What do we have? Longer. Okay. Nothing of interest to me. In spite of the obstacles we faced, our plan proceeds apace. Just a little farther and we will reach the capital itself. Still, we mustn't get ahead of ourselves. As soon as the camp has been made fit for purpose, we are to discuss a course of action with Lucia. Would you mind asking Y'shtola and Graha to join us in that building to the northeast of camp? Alize and I will meet you there. Bradley. A meeting? Yes, I'll make my way over once my head has cleared. In truth, I've been feeling all out of sorts since we arrived. The air is thick with a palpable aura of malevolence. It is the monstrous tower on the horizon, jagged, hideous, unholy. Even at this distance, its presence is overwhelming. Much like the sensation I felt in the tower as Zot, only far more terrifying. Aether flows unceasingly towards it, converging into a swirly mass of unfathomable power. For a blessing, the constant chill in the air is helping to anchor my senses in the here and now. Tell the others I shall be with you in a few moments. Okay. What you doing over here, Graha? This where we're keeping the prisoners? Oh, I can't go in there. You will be pleased to know that most of the tempered have been quartered inside the nearby buildings and are receiving treatment as we speak. I do, however, feel no small amount of guilt for commandeering civilian homes. The occupants may be long gone, but everything is exactly as they left it. Considering the length of time that has clearly passed since, one would expect to find them ransacked. Strangely, there are no signs of anything having been stolen. It's possible that everyone fled at the first sign of trouble, though it seems to me that they left far too many useful possessions behind. Although there is no conclusive evidence, I strongly suspect they were tempered. Sorry, I was merely thinking out loud. You mentioned a meeting? I will make my way there. I had to turn all the houses into prisons. Thank you for informing the others of our meeting. When everyone is here, we will begin.
Our present situation is as follows. Efforts to aid the people of Garlemald have begun in earnest. Moreover, having entered into the capital, the Imperial Palace is within our reach.
But before we proceed further, we must learn what has befallen this city, for therein lies the key to understanding and combating the Telophoroid's designs.
I have a suggestion, if I may. Several of the Imperial soldiers we captured on the Magna Glacies are members of the Populares and acquaintances of mine. Once we have cured them of their tempering, they should be able to give a reliable account of the events leading to the capital's downfall.
A promising idea. I will assist the healers and their ministrations. Of course, I will require a proxy of my own, assuming you can spare one.
Would you like a hand?
No, I am sure we will manage. Better that you take my place in the field. The noxious ether of this place disagrees with me, and as I shall need to draw on my own for the treatment, 'twill be prudent for me to remain within the camp.
This talk of curing the tempered is all well and good, but I reckon the cold is a more pressing concern. All the houses round here are fitted with ceruleum heaters that could keep us warm and toasty. Problem is, the machines seem to have given up the ghost, and if we keep sitting around, freezing our asses off, we'll be next. My smiths reckon that with the right parts, they can have them working again, but it won't be easy.
Understood. The machinists will assist them in the repairs.
The rest of us should either stand watch or survey the area.
We've made our presence known to the Telothroi. They will be searching for us, if they have not already ascertained our position. That we have seen no sign of them since the battle suggests they have yet to do so. However, I suspect they may be biding their time.
Oh, hold on. Phone's ringing. Sorry about that. Had a phone call real quick.
Or perhaps we are beneath their notice.
In any event, we'll find no answers standing around here. Urianger, Estinian and myself have visited Garlemald recently, so we'll lead the reconnaissance efforts. Perhaps bolstered by a few Bosnian and Dalmatian scouts from my previous excursion for good measure.
Don't forget about us Alamegans. We have experienced scouts of our own.
Well now, this is turning out to be a rather sizable team. With such numbers, we should be able to cover a wide area with relative ease, including that surrounding the Imperial Palace. How about you, Graha? I have a feeling we'll find a use or two for that vanishing spell of yours.
'Twould be my honor to be of service, though I doubt that you of all people need rely on my tricks.
That leaves us with guard duty.
I wonder what I'll be doing.
As a matter of fact, I have something else in mind for the two of you and Alphino. Between here and the center of the capital lies the Eblan Rhine. I would have you search the area for survivors. Your keen sense of direction, honed in your extensive travels, should prove useful in navigating the ice fields.
If there are survivors, we will surely find them. I like this one, though. Ice fields. I love ice fields. Oh, wait. No, I don't.
I have faith that you will, and look forward to greeting you on your safe return. You all have your duties. Let us make haste. May the Fury bless and keep you.
And I guess that is inside this area. Gods be good. If it's this cold with Tataru's closing, I dread to think how we'd fare without it. I must remember to thank her when we next meet. Makes me realize, too, that while the people of Garlemald have spent their whole lives in conditions like these, even they'd be hard-pressed to survive away from the warmth of their homes. If there are any survivors, we must find them, and quickly. No blue quest. Tracks in the snow. Emmanuelin is, as usual, milling about aimlessly. What ho, chums? Been given something to do, have you? As it happens, I too have been ordered to make myself useful. Sounds like rather a tall order. Since you ask, we're to scour the Eblan Rim for survivors. What? Wander out ice fields on the off chance you'll find someone? Take forever to finish the job without the benefit of my expertise, or more specifically, my telescope. Come, friends, I know just the spot to begin our search. I'll probably regret this, but we may as well humor him. I actually bet it'll help out. Telescope is quite useful. Oh, there it is. Verifying. That's not what I wanted. This is absolutely, like, awful. I spy with my little telescope a massive sheep thing. Maybe it's a cow? Not what we're after either way. Is that an aether current? Oh no, it's just a wind sprite. Other than that, it's all snow, snow, snow. But lo, what do I see o'er yon hillock? There's no mistaking it. It's a girl. A survivor? Show me. Over there, behind that tree. Looks like she's running away from something, though surely not us. She wouldn't even know we're here unless she had a telescope like mine. All I can tell is that she's wearing a pale green dress, a rather fetching one at that. Are you? It's us. She'll be long gone by the time we get anywhere near. We should be able to follow her footprints. I'll let Lucia know where you're heading. Oh, take these warming tinctures with you. Poor girl must be chilled to the bone, if not on the verge of freezing to death. That's actually very thoughtful. Thank you. But won't you need some for yourself? No, I'll be fine. As a man of chivalry, my honor demands I do no less, and lest we forget, the reason we are here is to protect those in need. Now go, and Godspeed. You have grown. You're becoming a fine man, or Chiffon would be proud. I'm proud, so that says something. Northeast. Nope, not going for it. Oh, there we are. That way. Oh, what is that? Footprints appear to be the same as those you saw previously, and they lead towards the building. What is that, though? That looks like a hunt. It is, actually. Okay, well, I only need one of you, so... We're getting closer, I'm sure of it. First we thought she'd gone inside the building, but the door doesn't look to have been opened in some time. She might still be nearby, so we'll keep looking around here. And again, it's possible that she ran right past this place. Would you mind searching up ahead? Of course, that's why I'm here, right? Yeah, you needed me to help. I feel like she's there. Something tells me I might be going there. Oh no, she's right there behind the tree. I see her. Girl in the green dress anxiously surveys her surroundings. Were you to call out to her from this distance, it might attract wild beasts to your location. Be safe to get close first, but you must do so without drawing her attention. Ninja sneak. Got it. Follow the girl from a safe distance. The objective will end in failure if you are noticed. Make use of cover, such as rocks, to approach her without being seen. Similarly, the objective will also end in failure if you fall too far behind. Yo, that's kind of cool. Ooey. I thought I was going to be able to actually talk to her. Here's not. So it appears they'll turn around. If I get too close, okay, she'll turn around. If I get behind this tree, I'll be okay. Now let's see where she goes. Okay, I'm probably gonna have to protect her. Oh. I was so far. Oh, that's annoying. Oh my gosh. Third time's a charm. And behind this rock. And behind this tree. Oh, I did it. Oh. I hated everything about that. Still in one piece. Boo. Who are you? Stay back. This house is packed with explosives. Take another step and I'll blow this place sky high. Please, we just want to talk. I'm Alphino, and this is my sister, Alize, and our good friend Moldy. We have no intention of hurting or taking anything from you or anyone else. I give you my word. We and our comrades have come to provide aid to the people of Garlemald. Aid? You savages are the ones responsible for all this. You did this to us. We didn't, I promise you. One of the other reasons we came was to find out what happened here, in fact. The Telarathawai are the ones to blame. They're the ones who laid waste to Garlemald, and they won't stop until they've destroyed the entire world. Their enemy, our enemy. They're the enemy, our enemy. On our way, we encountered Imperial soldiers who had been made their thralls. Those poor souls are now in our care, and we're striving to cure them of their affliction. You're the first person we've met who wasn't already enslaved. Were you able to escape the Telarathawai's influence? Are there any others like you? I'm sorry, I don't mean to overwhelm you. Let's start with introductions. Can you tell me your name? My name is Licinia. As for how I've managed to stay sane, I've been asking myself the same question. Ever since that night, and the roar, the terrible roar, and then the screams. I was screaming too, I think. I'm not sure. I can't remember. Then came the silence. Everything was still. It was like waking up from a nightmare. I thought maybe the fighting had stopped, so I stepped outside. If your hells are real, I saw one that day. I ran, past friends, people I'd known all my life, eyes vacant, dead, staring at the sky. Others were mad and violent. I saw them struggle with soldiers, but didn't stay to watch. I fled as far as my legs would take me. There's others here. You have family here? Is this their home? No. This is Victor's Spoils, a mansion for retired soldiers. Or it was. Now me and a few others are, borrowing it. As for the explosives, I was making that up. I just wanted to keep everyone else safe, and I didn't know if you were... And the truth is, our supplies are running low. You said you're here to help. Can you? Of course. Whatever assistance we can provide, we will. Thank you. I'd better tell the others first, though. Wait here. This is everyone. Lucia says that you can be trusted, but these are desperate times. We'd be fools to let foreign troops into our home. Having said that, were you to provide us with the means of heating the place as a sign of goodwill, perhaps we could take you at your word. If that is too much to ask, then leave us be. Time to put my firewood gathering skills to use. Could you provide the spark with a little magic, Alize? We'll have a fire burning in no time. May we build it under that gazebo? What? Oh, you mean the bower. Yes, that will do. Do as you will. Complate. What does that sound? I can hear inside the house. How the mighty are fallen. Licinia's inner turmoil is playing on her face. Sorry, I'm still finding it hard to come to terms with all that's happened. Now that you're here, though, I'm hoping things might change for the better. You know, I've worked up quite a sweat from all that running about, so I'll leave space around the fire for the others. As you can tell, they're in a far worse state than me. We were planning to look for somewhere warmer with more food. Is that like a radio? But they're not going anywhere until we nurse them back to health, which I don't know how to do. Is there anything you can do to help them? It is a radio, isn't it? It is. can treat their frostbite and their wounds, but it will take time for the fire to do its work. Now would be a good occasion to make use of Emmanuel... Emmanuel... Emelin... Emmy... Emen... Emen's tinctures. The ones that can warm the body from the inside out. Would you make sure everyone gets one? Oh, yup. The numbness is beginning to subside, though I suspect once the fire dies, we'll return with a vengeance. Not with one of these. Warming tincture. I've never heard of such a thing. No harm in trying. Tell me, have you heard aught of the city? Though calling it that seems absurd after what's happened. It's nothing but ruins now. The few buildings still standing offer no more than meager protection from wind and snow. Food production, water purification. The Magitech that sustained us has come to a grinding halt. What machina that remains operational cannot be run for lack of ceruleum. Of course, Cirilla Ingius is full of the stuff, for all the good it does us. No one here knows the first thing about extraction or refinement. All is well, yes, never better. Oh, what sweet libation is this? Is it poison by any chance? Wow. That was a joke. If I laugh, 'tis that I may not weep, so said the poet. And alas, my tears would freeze on my cheek ere they fell. We are the blessed damned, to bear witness to the fall of the great empire, while our brethren lie dead, or live on as puppets of flesh. First came the war, then came the roar. When morning came, Garlemald was no more. In a cacophony of gunfire, explosions, and screams was our beloved capital razed to the ground. From the rubble rose the devilish remnants, their lavish finery caked in ash as they shuffled mindlessly toward the palace, each bearing a fragment of stone or metal, offering perhaps to the architect of our destruction. A hopeful few tried to reason with the deranged, only to be beaten for their kindness. But I knew better than to plead with the horde. I fled with my health, not my conscience preserved. Now I wait for my fellow cowards for our final judgment. What do you want? A tincture? May as well drink it, I suppose. It's a radio. You don't have them where you come from, I take it. We use them to listen to messages sent by others, even over great distances. There are different types, but this model is by far the most popular. Made with quality components, crafted with the finest ore, sourced from Locus Simonis, that is. Not that useful since the capital fell into ruin. People at the broadcasting station must have either fled or ended up like all the others, because all we've been hearing is the same music, being played over and over again. Home beyond the horizon. Home beyond the horizon. Ode to the brave men and women sent to reclaim our ancestral homeland of Locus Ammonius. We may have founded an empire in these frozen wastes, but we always hope to take back what was once ours. It is a solemn reminder that though we must suffer great hardship, better days will surely come. Despite everything, I believe that Emperor Varus yet lives, and that he speaks to us through our radios. It was a cunning strategy, faking his murder. He must have foreseen this catastrophe and chosen to conceal himself, and he may one day make his triumphant return. Yes, I am sure of it. Emperor Varus would not be defeated so easily. Well? What's that? I'm gonna read it. Being gifts from the notoriously unreliable Iman, it's highly doubtful this concoction will have the intended effect. If only there were willing and, more importantly, unwitting volunteers on whom to test it. Well? Found him. So this is what you gave the others? Thank you. I'll save it for later. Actually, I have a few things to ask you. I'm an open book. Are you part of the group staying in Laterum? I saw Legatus Vigera's troops heading towards the Magna Glacius a few days ago. Are they the ones you encountered? Camp Broken Glass, you call it? And Vigeria and her men are all there now? So how did you reach the Magna Glacius? Did you cross the mountains on foot? Airships? Then there might be a way to... Licinia, where is everyone?